Fame often hides the pain that no one sees. For actress Tia Mowry, beloved star of Sister Sister and one half of America's favorite twin duo, that pain came after the birth of her daughter Cairo. Behind the bright smiles and picture-perfect family moments, Tia was quietly battling something that would nearly consume her. What fans didn't know was that the cheerful actress who grew up before their eyes was facing one of the darkest, most isolating seasons of her life. This is the heartbreaking story Tia Mowry finally decided to share, the one that proves even stars struggle in silence. The news broke during an emotional interview where Tia opened up about her experience with postpartum depression. Her honesty shocked many fans who had admired her for her confidence and positivity. She revealed that 3 months after giving birth to Cairo, she began feeling anxious, exhausted, and overwhelmed, emotions she couldn't shake no matter how hard she tried. At the time, she was filming a project in Puerto Rico, juggling motherhood, work, and the pressures of fame all at once. But when the cameras stopped rolling, she found herself in tears, unsure of why she felt so lost. For someone who had spent years spreading light and laughter, this new darkness felt terrifying. Tia admitted that she didn't want to believe it at first. She hid her feelings even from her doctor, too ashamed to admit she might be struggling with postpartum depression. "When I knew that I had postpartum depression, I didn't want to admit it," she confessed. It was that shame. Like so many women, she convinced herself to push through, pretending everything was fine. But as the weeks went by, the weight only grew heavier. It wasn't until one of her son's caretakers gently told her that she hadn't left the house in an entire month that reality finally hit her. That moment became her wake-up call, the sign she needed to face the truth. From that day forward, Tia decided to stop suffering in silence. She reached out to the people closest to her, her twin sister Tamara, her husband Corey Hardrict, and her closest friends. That support system became her saving grace. Whenever the sadness crept in, she talked about it instead of hiding it. "I didn't suppress my emotions," she shared. "I think that helped." Slowly, through open conversations, faith, and time, she began to feel the light returning. She didn't need medication or formal therapy, though she encourages others to seek help if they need it. Because for her, speaking openly was the first step toward healing. Tia credits returning to work as another major turning point. Being back on set, surrounded by creativity and purpose, reminded her of who she was beyond motherhood. She had spent months defining herself only as a mom, but acting reignited the spark she had lost. By the time baby Cairo reached 6 months old, Tia said she was finally free from the fog of depression. Her story became a powerful reminder that healing doesn't always happen overnight, and that even the strongest, happiest women can break under the pressure of perfection. In that same interview, Tia also opened up about her parenting beliefs, from breastfeeding and co-sleeping to how she approaches discipline. She revealed that her son slept in bed with her and Corey until the age of 4, and though her mother disagreed, believing in the cry-it-out method, Tia stood by her choices. She explained that for her, parenting was about emotional security, not societal standards. "I don't want my kids to feel any sign of stress," she said. That sentiment resonated deeply with mothers everywhere who have often felt judged for how they raise their children. What makes Tia's story so powerful is her willingness to speak her truth, despite the stigma. In a world where celebrities are expected to be flawless, her vulnerability became a beacon for countless women going through the same battle. She turned her pain into purpose, showing that mental health doesn't discriminate, not by fame, success, or status. Fans flooded her social media with messages of love and gratitude, calling her brave for breaking the silence that surrounds postpartum struggles. Now, as Tia continues to grow both as a mother and a woman, her story stands as a message of hope. She reminds the world that healing begins when we stop pretending everything is okay and start talking about what hurts. Because sometimes, even the strongest smiles hide the deepest wounds. What do you think about this news? Let us know in the comments below.